Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about Riot stock, Mara stock, and Bitcoin. First, we will go over their price predictions, what analysts think of these stocks, what will happen with Bitcoin in the future, and if now is a good time to purchase these assets. We will also address Riot Blockchain's most recent acquisition, which company is better when comparing Marathon Digital Holdings and Riot Blockchain, then lastly, we will discuss the most recent stock news while performing some stock analysis followed by my personal opinion on these stocks. Remember to get some free stocks and Bitcoin by clicking the links in the description. Like this video right now for more stock news, comment your thoughts down below, turn on subscription notifications if you are new, and let's make you some free money with Webull. Webull is a free brokerage app where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies. But right now, you can get 2 free stocks with Webull. You can get the first free stock, which can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250 for just creating an account. And you can get a second free stock, which can be worth up to $1,600 if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit. You will have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google or Procter & Gamble. To get this offer, just press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer will not last forever. And without further ado, let's get into today's stories. So far, 2021 has not been kind to Bitcoin miner Riot Blockchain, whose ticker symbol is RIOT. At first, Riot stock had a huge rally to almost $78 a share when originally it was worth around $3. Riot is a highly volatile stock, which is a great short-term trading opportunity, but an analyst does recommend to buy Riot stock at its current price point of $27.50 because the 1-year price target is around $43. Riot has an impressive arsenal of about 23,000 Bitcoin mining computers, but they plan to triple their workforce to 70,000 cryptocurrency mining computers before the end of 2022. To achieve this goal, Riot Blockchain spent $80 million of cash and $11.8 million of its own shares to acquire a facility in Texas called Whinstone, and this acquisition gave Riot access to large amounts of electricity which is needed to power its Bitcoin mining rigs. One of the reasons why some analysts rate Riot Blockchain as a buy right now is because they are projected to earn 55 cents a share by mining Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies this year, and these earnings are projected to jump all the way up to 92 cents a share by next year, which means that the business is scaling extremely fast. This is also thanks to their recent acquisition, which the Riot CEO commented on by saying this, and I quote, "The successful acquisition of Whinstone marks the most significant milestone in Riot's history and firmly establishes the company as a leading Bitcoin mining platform. With Whinstone's preeminent infrastructure and best-in-class construction, development, and operations organization, Riot is extremely well positioned to increase the scale and scope of its operations. We welcome the talented Whinstone employees to the Riot family, and I look forward to leading our combined team as we jointly execute upon the company's mission to become one of the most relevant and significant companies supporting the Bitcoin network and greater Bitcoin ecosystem." Riot plans to further develop their facilities to host even more mining computers, which will allow Riot to mine more cryptocurrencies, which will in turn allow them to secure larger amounts of revenue. This acquisition is key to Riot's future success because Whinstone is the largest Bitcoin hosting facility in North America if we measure by capacity. So with Whinstone's energy, which will deliver power to Riot's computers at lower costs, this seems to be a great strategy that is sure to bring in great earnings at a reliable rate. The problem that I see here is if cryptocurrencies are harshly regulated, it could negatively impact revenues. On one hand, we want cryptos to be properly regulated so it can be adopted and adapted by more mainstream investors, but we don't want to get taxed unfairly based solely on a type of asset, so this could be problematic for Riot's bottom line. We should also keep in mind that Riot Blockchain has never produced a single full year of profit since mining Bitcoin, most likely because the price of Bitcoin was not high enough yet. Riot used to be a producer of diagnostics machinery for the biotech industry, but it decided in 2017 that mining cryptocurrencies is the way of the future, but even their old business was not profitable for them. Riot is burning through 8.6 times more cash than they are bringing in, but analysts analysts say that now is a good time to buy in while Riot stock and Bitcoin are cheap due to Tesla not accepting Bitcoin anymore on top of China cracking down on cryptocurrencies. So now could be a good time to nibble at it because Riot has price predictions of $30, $44.50, and $60 before year's end, but be warned that the stock is extremely volatile. This leads us into talking about Marathon Digital Holdings, ticker name MARA. Lately, MARA is aggressively holding onto their Bitcoin while also reinvesting their profits back into their company to buy more and more mining computers. MARA stock has been hit hard with back-to-back negative trading weeks, which has caused the stock to plummet 26% due to Bitcoin's price drop. MARA stock to me is more volatile than Riot stock because MARA is taking out debt to leverage their company growth, which has not been good so far because it has not worked out in their favor recently. But it is good to see a company that is so confident in themselves that they are betting highly on themselves and their own business and their future success. MARA stock is looking like a good buy because it looks to be oversold. However, a big problem is that MARA is tightly linked to the performance of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin crashes and we have a crypto winter, which will eventually come, MARA will crash even harder because of their leveraging. I like Bitcoin, and I think some blockchain technologies are absolutely revolutionary, but I think only a few cryptos will survive in the long term. I also know that the cryptocurrency market rallies very hard, and it crashes hard too, so I always like to buy it when it's crashing, so it pays off later. So if MARA is tied to Bitcoin, why wouldn't we just buy Bitcoin? Well, you can, but also think of this. Would you rather buy gold or a gold mining company? And my answer to that question is I would rather just hold both. MARA is a big deal because before the end of the first quarter of 2022, MARA is set to have 103,120 miners. So the company is betting on itself very hard, and I think MARA can actually hit this target. If MARA completes this goal, they should be able to mine 1,000 to 1,300 Bitcoin per month, and if Bitcoin prices rise, MARA could easily be taking in $600 million annually. Right now, MARA stock and Riot stock are overpriced if we compare them to their current offerings, but the market is forward thinking, and if they both reach their projected revenues and earnings, these would be very good stocks to start nibbling at right now. Basically, if you believe in Bitcoin, then MARA stock and Riot stock are good holdings for you, but remember that crypto is extremely risky, and that if it crashes very hard, and you will need to have a stomach to endure the volatility and downtrends that are sure to come. Now, I will only personally be buying these stocks when they crash or another cryptocurrency winter happens, but I see no problem with trading off the major volatility of these stocks or putting them in a long-term growth portfolio as long as you do not go crazy and overexpose yourself to too much risk by buying more than you can handle. But what do you all think? Comment your thoughts down below. Remember to leave a like right now, subscribe if you are new, and I will see all of you in the next YT video.